Howdy everyone, I'm the Marvel Moose, and in this video we're going to be photoshopping the Mandalorian from the Star Wars universe to Iron Man from obviously the Marvel universe. This is another Marvel Mashup video if you haven't seen the other one. Basically, we just merged two characters into one or two franchises into one using Adobe Photoshop. So yeah, enjoy. So I started with extracting Mando from the background so then he's his own separate image. Everything's just a lot easier when you edit like that, so I went around him with the pen tool and just got him out of there because it was a lot easier. And since the idea of this project is to turn the Mandalorian into Iron Man, I had to change the colors in his Beskar armor, so I did that by using the hue and saturation tools, which is pretty boring to talk about since it's like really simple, so I'll just let you watch this part. Then, once I was happy with how the red looked, I went through and selected what I wanted to be gold. Yep, pretty advanced stuff right here, just literally changing the colors. But I promise you, it does get pretty cool, just trust me. And if you look really closely here, you can see me fail miserably at trying to add some shape into the helmet. Dude, what was I thinking? But then I just tried something else and it wasn't completely terrifying, so we went with that. So I got this image of Iron Man armor, like Mark 42 I believe it is, and then I tried to play around with it and put it down the bottom here, but it didn't really work, so after that I got rid of it because it looked awful to the eyes, and then put it on his arm instead, and I think the arm does look a lot better than putting it down there. It's a bit more subtle, a bit more out of the way. So this part right here is probably my favorite part about the whole design. I think this is the smartest thing I did in this piece. I copied the armor, the under armor from Mando and placed it under it again, so it builds up this sort of formality of the illusion that he has big bulky armor on. And after adding shadows, I was just really happy with how this part turned out. Here's where I did change the helmet, so the gold is in the middle of the visor part, and I must say it looks a lot more like Iron Man now after doing that, and I'm really happy I did that. Then I started playing around with the Iron Man armor again. I wanted to have it in the chest area, since I wanted to look as much like Iron Man as I can, and I felt like that was the best way to kind of do it. But I realized it wasn't after I tried to indent it into the armor, and that didn't really work the way I wanted to, so I decided to make it myself, and that worked out well. Here I decided I was pretty much done with the overall design of the actual Mando costume and like the Iron Man stuff, but then I wanted to make it really pop, wanted to make it glow, so after this I combined all the layers and then put it into a camera raw filter, and you'll see how much that changes the image in a second, yeah. Here's when I added the overlay glows in and the lighting correction to really make it look realistic, well, as realistic as it possibly can be. And I feel like that saved the day. I feel like it really changed the image up and made it look a lot more, realistic. I combined all the layers into groupings and then made it in one flat image, so then I could do the camera raw filter. And without the camera raw filter, this would not look nowhere near as good as it would have. I love the way the new color grading effects in Photoshop. It's crazy how good it makes the image look in the end. So this is basically it for the image though. Very stoked with how it turned out. I'm very excited for the Mandalorian Iron Man crossover that we're hopefully going to be getting soon. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching though, and I'll see you all next time.